Anthony, just how excited are you to come back? Mike Zimmer said he thinks this might be the week.
Yeah, it feels great. Feeling a lot better. Excited to get back out there and help the team.
How anxious are you, considering it's been so long since you played in a game?
Extremely, yeah. Very excited. There'll be a lot of emotions, but at the end of the day, just gotta come and do my job and help us get a win.
Anthony, what happened last Sunday? Was it a matter of just like getting out there and not feeling like you could go? Did you do a pregame workout?
Last Sunday?
Last Sunday when you were listed as questionable?
No, I didn't. I was gonna play.
Did you know when you were ruled out?
No. It was one of those things like I'm trying to get as many practices under my belt, being out for so long, just like get my feet under me a little bit. I just didn't feel like I was in a place, I wasn't confident enough, in my like conditioning and how I was feeling to be out there last week. But I think with 2 weeks of practice, about to be 3, I'll start kind of get my feet wet a little bit and kind of be a little more normal.
Anthony, how much can practice prepare you? You haven't played in a game in a long time. How much can practice prepare you for that?
I think a lot. I mean, I think that's the whole point of practice, right? Is prepare yourself for the game. So, I don't really know any other way to prepare than to practice,
But you feel like you can step in and like riding a bike kind of thing?
I'm not going to go say that's that easy. There's a little more intricacies to it than that. But, I'm confident I've done it for, a decent amount of time. I kind of know what I got to do, how to prepare, and, what I got to do to get ready.
We've heard coaches talk about how well Nick Vigil has played, but how different can this defense be with you in it?
He's still gonna play. He's gonna definitely get his reps. He's a great player. He's been, I think he's done a great job. I'm just here just to do my job. It's not a one guy type of deal. It takes 11 of us to go out there and be successful. So I'm just trying to get people on the same page. Continue playing hard, and I think we'll find success.
As Anthony, as you guys have tried to balance resting versus then testing it out, like see if you're ready to give the knee a go. Like what has your input been to the coaches and trainers, like as far as sort of how that feels to play the waiting game, but also like knowing when it's time to try it out?
I think I know what you're trying to ask. Yeah, it's really just a feel thing. I think I know my body obviously better than anybody. So when I'm to a point where I feel like I'm comfortable and I can go out there and produce without putting myself at further risk and having a setback, that's kind of what the plan was, and I think I've reached that point.
Sure.
Anthony, what has it been like for you personally, just over the last year plus, just not being able to play? What have you been doing or trying to do anything to kind of keep your spirits up and just try to bounce back?
Yeah, man, it's been difficult. Mental health it's a real thing. I've had my down days, down months, but I'm fortunate to have a great support system with my family, friends, and I think realizing that there's a lot more to life than football. That's been my life since I was 9 years old. So not having that part of it was tough, and I promise you that nobody wants to play more than me. It's all I want to do. So I'm just happy to be at a point where I can finally do that again. And I think my mind is fine. It was something with my body. So I think being able to get everything on track, take a deep breath, and I feel a lot better about everything.
Anthony, when you're going through that process of trying to figure out when to go out there and play, what is the discussion like with the team in terms of you saying, I don't feel like I'm ready, and then the considerations of we need to go win games, we need to be out there. What is that give and take like with the team when you're making those decisions?
I think I'm at a point in my career I'm just very comfortable being honest with myself and the team. What's the point of lying about it and lying to myself when I know I'm not ready? Yeah, it sucks I can't be out there and I would love to help, but I don't think I'd be doing anything that would make us better, just because I'd probably be a liability out there. So that'd be selfish. If I were to go out there and try and take away from somebody that is more capable at that point in time. So I think I'm definitely comfortable communicating like, look, this is the situation. Kind of is what it is. I promise you, I'm trying to do everything I can to get back on the field, and when that time comes, I'll be the first one out there.
Anthony, is this a situation with the knee? I know Mike Zimmer said like some days you'll feel really good and then maybe practice will aggravate it and it'll be kind of a step back. Is it like an arthritic condition or tendonitis, something that kind of lingers?
I'm not sure that really matters. I'm feeling good, and I don't think I'll have any setbacks going forward.
Anthony, the Vikings have traditionally dominated the series against the Lions, but when you came in and Zimmer came in 2014, I think you went 2-5 to start out against him, and now you've won 7 in a row. I mean, what's been the difference in kind of changing things around against the Lions?
I'm not sure if anything in particular. I think, we kind of approach every game as, the same type of way in terms of like we have to get this win. For whatever reason, we've had success, so hopefully that continues.
Experiencing the crowd noise the last 2 games from the sideline, what has that done for your eagerness to be back?
Yeah, man, they've been great. They deserve a winning team, so obviously we're gonna do all we can to be out there. I've had the headset on, the ear getting the plays, so I've kind of been able to work through that a little bit with the crowd noise, even though I'm not out there calling it, but hearing it. So I'm comfortable with it. I'm looking forward to louder the better.
Anthony, in years past where this team has overcome, whether it's tough starts or tough sections of the season, is there a common thread for like how to do that, like how to overcome a tough start to the season?
Oh man, it's just, I think, really just sticking with it. Obviously, figuring out what's hurting you, and address those issues. Figure out what you're having success with, and kind of keep those things rolling. And just being consistent with your routine, being diligent through practice, and just understanding the long-term picture, having some perspective. It's 4 games, right? We got an extra one too, so we got a long ways to go. Count us out all you want, but I'm confident we'll get this thing back on track.
Does the fact that there's so many veterans in this team, especially guys who were here in 2017 when you guys started 2-2 and then went on that streak, like being able to dig out of a hole like this, having lived through it before, do you feel like that's the reason everybody's so confident that this is still a good football team, that you can get past it because you've already been through it, as opposed to like a younger team that maybe hasn't?
I think that helps, having some history to draw back on for sure. But I mean, you look around, we got a lot of talented guys, and it's really just about coming together. Not letting the defense play good one game, the offense play good one game, especially, so we got to get this thing. Everybody got to do their job all the time. It's got to be a collective effort, So I think we understand that, and I think we've shown flashes of being, a really good team. A couple of the games we've lost have been, by the last second. We could easily be here saying, 3-0, 3-1, 4-0. So I think that also is, gives us some confidence. Like, we've been, you say the Cardinals might be the best team in the NFC. You say the Browns might be the best team in the AFC. I mean, we went toe-to-toe with both of them, and we just kind of fell short. So play here or there, we're having a whole different discussion. The voice, the tone is way different. So I think it's really all about perspective, man. Just understanding, like, we got a lot of football left to play.
What's been out so long? Do you sense you have to prove something to yourself or to your teammates that you're the guy that was there before?
Yeah, I'm not trying to make this about me by any means. I just want to come out and help the team best as possible. And I think, obviously you've proven something to somebody every time you step on the field. And I'm always going to try and prove myself right, and prove others wrong, when they're doubting you. So I think it's a little bit of both. I really owe this to my teammates more than anybody. They've been grinding, they've been working. I've been able to play with them for a while. So, that's my biggest motivation is getting back with those guys.
What's different about this defense? Has the complexion or personality of the defense changed at all since you last were out in the field?
That was a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's changed a little bit. But I think our principles are still the same. What we kind of pride ourselves still the same. Be great on run defense, third down defense, red zone defense, get after the quarterback. And I think we've accomplished some of those goals. Some of them we fell short. But going forward, I'm confident that we're going to kind of get back to what we know how to do and be successful at it.
Anthony, how does experience at cornerback help you do your job? Because last time you were playing, there was 2 rookies out there. Now you have some veteran guys.
Yeah, I think it definitely helps those guys on the back end a little more so than maybe the linebackers. But it's really just about trust, man. Defense that's a big part of it. It's trusting the guy next to you, trusting that they're going to be doing their job at the right place at the right time, and having guys that have done it for a while feel like you're a little more comfortable with them. Maybe isolate them a little more instead of rolling coverages to them all the time. So, I think we have guys like that we can trust.